Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Boise State Broncos. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, good hands.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They call the counter run here. That's the spin move. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype in this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job with the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He breaks free. Looking for 6. And he scores. Touchdown, Huskies. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Boise State. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, this is big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from it. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Second down and long now from their own 6. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They're going to scramble now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out at the 2, so close to a big 6. Tremendous play.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Extending the play now. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BSU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets some space around the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Hand off to the single back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So they settled for 3 here, and now they kick off. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Linebacker shifting around now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. line getting set up. It's a first down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Boise State.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. 14. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down here for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket, trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a bullet pass to the left side. He's got it at the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. No huddle now for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Great move there. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They stopped him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Broncos with first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here comes a handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
34, Northern Illinois, 21.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing, but let's face it.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a third and 4. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Northern Illinois.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Good execution, gets a block, and gets the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're